plugged in?
Yeah. I like checked all the connections. I turned it off and on. I plugged into a different plug. I've clipped this thing, so there's this thing that turns on and off. It doesn't make any sense. I don't see how it would knock loose.
Like the big block that had everything, it got pulled back a little bit.
I think you just, well, try it. Oh, what? The camera was working though. Okay, get out of here. Hi everybody, so this is Alex again. I thought I would do a change of scenery. This is my office, also located in the studio where I work on, whatever needs to be done in the back end. This is where I often am, where people are always like, where the hell is Alex? Why isn't he working here? I am here. I am usually designing stuff for the website or answering emails or ordering product or one of the many things I do. The beginning of this video was sort of a montage of me shooting some product. That's another thing I do in the back end is I will edit photos, I'll upload them, I do the entire website, I write the product descriptions and all stuff like that. We reshoot any item that doesn't have a clear white background, or if there needs to be a detailed close-up of something special about it, we reshoot that. More recently, I've hired a photographer to do this, Sam, who's been great, but I used to always shoot it myself. I've kind of had to go back to that for a little bit, which is sort of what this vlog's about. Paying attention to budget and expenses and profits and all that stuff has been very important. Kind of a more serious downer note. Last year was a really hard year for Strange Ways. It was the first year that we didn't continue to earn more as the last year. It was the first year our profits went down. It was surprising. It was our second full year, or no, maybe our first full year. I'm really bad with math. But it was one of the few full years at this new space where I was excited to expand and grow and build our space in downtown New Haven and build up the community and, what we offer and what we sell and what we represent. And I hired, double the staff, and I put myself off the floor so I can focus on all these things on social media or the website or, cool product and collaborations. And it kind of just became trying to play catch up. It was definitely surprising, but taking this year to sort of reevaluate a lot of things, which is kind of why this blog has started. I feel like the ethos of why I started Strange Ways, what we're about, and we've just become maybe not in some people's eyes just like a store that sells stuff. Who cares where it came from? Who cares what it's all about? I feel like I need to get back to that. I guess while it was a humbling experience, speaking about it, I feel like is always better than pushing it aside. Being truthful to yourself and ultimately your friends, your family, your customer base, I think it only benefits everyone. First, I thought it was just, I made a few mistakes. I spent a bit too much here. We had a bad week, a bad month. And now that it's kind of been a consistent thing, we're like, this is reality. I've been able to talk to other business owners, other makers and sellers, and be like, this is a real thing that's happening to a lot of people. I mean, a lot of my friends run businesses. We carry, dozens, if not over 100 different artists and brands. And some of them have open stores themselves. And I've seen makers we carry just stop making, stop selling, close their stores, because they're going through a similar thing where it's like the profits just aren't there. They can't live off this. Honestly, that's scary. I care about this store so much and what it's about. I started it. It is what I wanted to see out in the world. And the thought of it kind of being in danger, I take very seriously. I think that last year was rough on a lot of creatives, maybe just all of society. And this year is for me a year to reset, a year to go back to maybe things that have gotten lost in the shuffle, to remind ourselves of core what we are, but also looking to the future. Again, I've said this in the first video, but it'll be 10 years this year, this fall. And that's huge. It's a perfect time to just kind of reset, reconsider where we're at and what we're doing, and remind people that I think what we're doing is important, cool, interesting, relevant. And I look forward to just be doing awesome shit again. This year is not about growing, it is about solidifying. You know, it was really fun to grow, but it was scary, it was hard. And I started my own business because I want to do something that I love. That doesn't mean I'm going to not work hard at it, but I want it to flow. I want it to be like, this is what we do, and this is our capabilities, and here's how big we should be, and here's our customer base, and here's who we support. I feel like that all should flow together. I mean, don't get me wrong, we're doing okay, and I feel like we can be doing that better. Whether that is greater than what we used to do, I'm excited for that. Or just continuing to be that unique, interesting, cool store that I know a lot of people discovered us years and years ago. I want new people to continue to discover us like that. And I think that's a good spot to leave this vlog at.